Well, what are you going to do about this stock?
I'm keeping it. I'm going down with the ship.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Mara stock, Riot stock, and all the other stocks that are part of the Bitcoin mining group. Hive, we got CLSK as well. Let me pull that up for you guys. Hive, CLSK, all of these are absolutely dumping. Yet again, we see this over and over again. The stock, they come up 10-20% in one day or 2 days, and then it bleeds out and comes back down nice and cheap, and we reload. We rinse and repeat that pattern over and over again to make money off of it. I did buy, not too long ago, I bought Riot under $10. It did come back up above $10. We sold it, and now we're just waiting and being patient for the next cycle. That's how the market is. It loves to have these cycles of up and down. We buy when it goes down, sell it when it goes up. This has been the pattern with these miners for a long time now. Let's switch over to the weekly so you get a very clear view here on Riot. And you'll notice this on CLSK, same thing. You'll notice that we have a lot of support here at 1505 for CLSK. Mara, we got support at 1566. And Riot, of course, which is my favorite because it's cheaper and they follow each other for the most part. You'll notice they're all going sideways. We're all within the trading range. Just buy when it comes down as low as 10 and under. Accumulate for the next run to 15, 20, whatever the case may be, 30 in the case of Mora. That is what I'm seeing here, an opportunity, and I'm just letting you know, guys, do not sleep on this, because if this thing does go lower, it has gone down. It has. When we were in a bear market, this thing came down as low as 332, and there were so many people kicking themselves for not buying Riot at $3 or Mara at $3. They were both following each other. Ultimately, Mara is probably the better buy if it does come down, if it ever comes down this cheap, $3. I mean, Mara is just much more volatile, has bigger moves. So I would stick to Mara if it does come down to which one should I buy, Riot or Mara? Well, they both came down as low as $3, and guess what? Riot only came up as high as 20. Mara went up as high as 30. What was it? 32? Something ridiculous like that. 33. So the best one to buy if you want more volatility and more gains in that sense is going to be Mara. If you want something that moves a little slower, stick to BitF. You're going to have to accumulate this one as it goes down, and then eventually it'll have its huge run. When Bitcoin runs, they run with it. And unfortunately, for the time being, we are trending to the downside after a massive, massive run. We are finally in a downtrend, and we're just going to continue to bleed here until we eventually find a bottom, wherever that may be. Let's switch to the daily. The trend is so clear here on the daily. We're just going to create lower highs and lower lows. And for those of you who love Bitcoin miners, at this point, just wait for Bitcoin to get cheaper. That'll bring miners down with it. We buy the miners when it's bottomed out, and we wait for that next cycle, that next run. I don't know how low this is going to go. I mean, the next support is going to be at 60, yeah, 60K, and then 57,500. Those are the levels I would be watching for on Bitcoin, specifically Bitcoin. Keep an eye on Bitcoin specifically because it sometimes it runs on Saturday and Sunday, and then going into Monday, the miners just gap up and have a huge Bitcoin fueled run, is what I like to call it. So that's what I'm watching for here for Mara and Riot. Again, look to buy them cheap. I love Riot. I'll look to buy it under $10. I'm gonna probably let everyone know in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, there's a free one. The link is in the description below. There's also the premium one where it's a little more, everything's a little more organized. And I stay on top of that one more if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'm gonna let everyone know right now. Like, keep an eye on Riot under $10. These things are volatile. When they go down, it hurts, but when it goes up, oh boy, does it go up 10, 20, 30% over the course of days, sometimes 50%. I think CLSK ran from like what, $3 to 20, something ridiculous like that. Let me see if I can find that. I'm pretty sure because I remember buying it down here. Yeah, it ran from a low of 186 to a high of 22. So that just gives you an idea as to what is possible. Either way, the best thing to do is wait. Be a cheapskate and wait to buy when it gets under a certain price level, whatever that price level may be. Let me just let everyone know. Keep an eye on Riot stock under $10. Bitcoin dumping in a downtrend. We've been here before. We've been here before. You know the drill. Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time now. We know how miners like to move, and we know when to buy and when to sell. And that is it for the video. Do not sleep on these. I know that not that many people watch these videos, but they miss out on like the easiest gains because of how volatile it is. As long as you're just not scared, don't be scared. If it breaks down and goes lower, don't be scared. This thing has gone down as low as 3. Bitcoin, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's gonna be worth 100,000 plus, in my opinion. I remember people saying, "No way, Bitcoin's ever gonna be at 70,000, 60,000," but we did get there. So I believe over the long term we will see a higher share price, not just for miners, but also higher price for Bitcoin itself, and it's gonna bring everything else up with it related to Bitcoin. Be it, I think there's ARC-B, right? There's the yeah. Look at ARC-B. Had its debut, came down as low as 43, found a low of 39, and then it ran up to 71. So even the ETFs are going to be worth a buy. But for the time being, the trend is clear. It's to the downside. Wait for it to find support, buy in, swing it to the upside for a couple months, take profits, make your 50% plus. I'll see you guys in the